Here we go. Even though I didn't choose this role, and sometimes it makes me feel like I've lost control of my own life, I choose to love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though so much that I love about the person I'm caring for is slipping away without warning, and I sometimes wonder if they're even in there anymore. I want to love, accept, and forgive myself and all others involved. Even though it can be so saddening, frustrating, and even maddening that my loved one has this awful disease, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now we're going to start tapping on the chest. And I will say, if you have a certain level of distress and you want to rate it on like 1 to 10, that can be really helpful because then we can rate it again at the end and you'll be able to have a measurement of progress that you've made. So while we're tapping on the chest, we're going to say these things. This caregiving role requires so much of me and really takes a toll on my own self-care. I feel like I'm living 2 different lives, maybe more, and I never seem to prioritize myself. It's always about them. I feel overwhelmed and worried most of the time. I feel like I'm always fighting and I'm constantly trying to power through. If I can just keep doing that, I don't have to face the sadness, the pain, the worry, or the fear that comes with this awful situation. But with so much to manage, some days I feel like I don't do it very well. Sometimes I feel resentful and frustrated. Sometimes I feel impatient and angry. And I feel guilty for feeling that way. But I need to honor and accept these feelings or I'll seriously go crazy. Sometimes I feel like I'm totally losing it, like I'm losing so much of myself and my life. This is such an isolating and lonely process, and there is little support for me. There's no instructions for how to do this, and no one seems to realize just how hard, thankless, and exhausting it all is. I'm so tired. This is not the life I imagined I'd be living right now. I had other plans for how this would go. This disease and these obligations blindsided me and changed everything so fast. I am so sad that it has come to this. It is so hard to watch my loved ones slip further away from me while I am still so bound to them through caregiving. I hate this disease and the deterioration it brings that keeps stealing my loved one's memory, joy, logic, and understanding. I don't want to feel bad for struggling with all of this. This isn't easy. I am open to seeing the lessons, joy, and gifts in my complex situation. I'm proud that I'm capable and caring enough to carry out this work. I'm going to take a moment for me to honor all these deep and painful feelings that can be so full of sadness and grief. I know they must be recognized and acknowledged before they can be released. And I'm going to ask the universe, God, or a higher power I believe in for help, support, and guidance, and be open to receiving it because I am completely deserving of it. I am open to miracles and relief, as well as anything, big, small, or unexpected, that will help ease the work and heaviness of this role I've been called to fulfill. Giving my best each day is all I can do, even when it doesn't feel like it's good enough. I choose to feel blessed that I am able to be of service. I honor and appreciate myself for the major efforts, sacrifices, and life changes I make each and every day on behalf of my loved one. I am enough, they are enough, and we are enough to get through this. I will choose to find ways to take care of myself and feel good, even though the days are busy and stressful, because I know that will allow me to do a better job at being a caregiver. With an open and compassionate heart, I take responsibility for prioritizing my emotions and my self-care so that I can be rested, centered, guided, and clear. I forgive myself and everyone involved in this complicated situation, and I call my power back into my body and the present moment so that I can offer up my very best with peace, love, and clarity. And I want everyone to take a really deep breath in. You can stop tapping if you want, and just really take a deep breath and just exhale out all of those negative feelings that might be lingering. Some people like to just kind of brush their arms off or just feel like they're brushing off the negativity, and just reassess how you feel now that you've released a little bit of that.